Westminster Shorter Catechism, Question and Answer 13. Quaestio. An vero primi nostri parentes in quo creati fuerant statu persiterant? Responsio. Primi parentes voluntatis suae libertati permissi, peccando in Deum, statu in quo creati fuerant exciderant. The question, did in fact, an vero. An asks a question of which there are two possibilities. Did in fact our first parents, primi nostri parentes, and these are masculine, plural, and nominative. This is the noun, parentes, primi and nostri are adjectives. Did in fact our first parents, in the state, in quo statu, in which state they had been created, creati fuerant, and fuerant is pluperfect, from the verb sum, or I should say esse, the pluperfect of the verb esse. In which state they had been created, did they persiterant? This verb means to persist or to continue. It is from persisto, third conjugation verb, persisto persistere. This is the perfect tense. The answer, then, does not give a yes or no answer, but as is common in Latin, answers the substance of the question. Our first parents, primi parentes. Notice nostri is left out because it's superfluous. It's understood. Our first parents, permissi, having been left, permitted. This is the third conjugation verb, permitto, permittere. Left, and to what were they left? They were left to the libertati. Libertati is feminine, singular, and dative. It is a third declension noun. Permissi, meanwhile, I neglected to say, modifies parentes. Our parents left to the freedom, voluntatis suae, of their own will. Voluntatis suae is feminine, singular, and genitive. It is a genitive dependent on the dative, libertati. So then let's clear the slate and review this portion of the answer. Our first parents, primi parentes, having been left, permissi, to the freedom of their own will, what did they do? Peccando in Deum, by sinning against God, from that state, in quo creati fuerunt, exciderunt, they fell. Peccando is a gerund, that is a verbal noun. It's from the first conjugation verb, pecco, peccare, which means to sin. This is a gerund in the neuter, all gerunds are neuter, singular, all gerunds are singular, and it's ablative. It's an ablative of instrument. So by sinning against God, they fell, exciderunt. This is the perfect of the verb excido, excidere. It's a third conjugation verb. And it patterns with statu, which is a masculine, singular ablative of separation. They fell from that state, or from the estate, as the English has it, the estate in quo, in which they had been created, echoing the language of the question.